Boom! We are back. I have not done anything with this character in quite a while. I know I said in the last video, I got my gear set up in my stitch and whatnot. Ended up getting a second little Darkmoor deck just because I like having like the extra copies and stuff like that. There's no real point to having too much extra arch mastery. The mobs are always going to outdo you, so it doesn't even fucking matter half the time. Unless you're like 100% max. But anyway, I'm trying to remember where I left off. I left off with Chrysalis, right? I need... No, not Chrysalis. Caramel. No, Lemuria. Fuck, I don't even remember, dude. Okay. See, now I was thinking to myself just a second ago, I need to go talk to the fucking tree. And then I didn't see a little thing above her head, and then I realized, oh yeah, I'm supposed to go talk to Dazine, but we don't know who Dazine is yet, so let's get to that.
Wizard, that strange something outside.
It's a wormhole, don't worry about it. Actually, that's a giant tentacle monster in a ball.
I think it is changing, splintering. Look at it.
It's being ripped apart by that wormhole. I'm eating food, by the way.
Oh, mein shockface. What did we just see? That black hole leads to the greater spiral. And now pieces of that something have...
I didn't know that black hole led to the greater spiral.
I think this is one of the rare events that is beyond the scope of musicology. We must consult an expert in all things astrological.
I think you're blowing this out of proportion. When has musicology not been the focal point of any bit of what we've been doing as a wizard since day one?
Talk to Scholar Keyburn in his office. I will stay and keep an eye on this thing.
I always thought his name was Kyburn, but alright. I get people have accents, but you can very clearly just learn to pronounce something properly. But yeah, it's been a while. For anybody who's not caught up to where I am, last episode I did was the end of Lemuria, and then, you know, obviously I got some gear in the meantime. I went ahead and decided to craft the Dreamscape Aeon gear because my balance was already done with that world. He's already done with Wallaroo and shit. Swap it out with some Nightmare stuff, and I've got a couple different sets. My stats right now: 178 damage, not terrible. 58 accuracy, I love it. Resist is sitting very nicely. I was really sad to find out that I can't actually get outgoing and stuff like that. It's really annoying. Balance, Storm, Fire, and Life are the only ones that get outgoing shield pins. So any healing setup I have is going to be basically non-existent until they release like myth outgoing pins and shit like that. But anyway.
Oh, Wizard! I'm glad you're here. I need a second opinion. Does space smell funny to you? Not always, of course, but in like the last few minutes.
I don't know how to answer that question. I personally have never been to space, and I would imagine it would not spell... Or, I would imagine space would not smell normal, considering the fact that it would just be a bunch of stray gases and shit, right?
What? There was a thing outside that shot other things into the spiral? Oh my, what kind of thing was it? Well, never mind.
Technically it was the nothing, but whatever.
I have a machine that can scan it and tell me. It's the stellerometer over there. Go push the button. Let's see what it does.
He said stellerometer. I heard skelerometer, so I'm expecting there to be a skeleton over here.
So that's what it does. Huh. I never used it before. Just pulled it out of storage. Let's see what it says about your space thing.
You've never used it before, then how do you know what it's going to tell you?
The thing outside is composed of music and nothing. Nothing can be made out of nothing. Stupid machine. No wonder I never unpacked you.
Oh, that's like antimatter, right? Antimatter's a thing, even though non-matter should not exist. I don't know how quantum mechanics works.
What do you mean that makes sense, Wizard? Never mind, I'll go see for myself. Just let me grab the stellerometer, and I'll meet you out there.
Oh, shit. You know what? it makes a lot more sense when you realize that Dasein was basically blown up by the world synthesizer into whatever the fuck he is now. So he was the nothingness, and is now combined with musicology for some reason. So yeah.
So, Herr Kübern doesn't know what our mysterious thing is either. Ah, but you think it was made by the world synthesizer?
Motherfucker, we know it is. We know that was... Dasein got sucked up and blown up into the world synthesizer, and they just shot it through the spiral or some shit.
Musik und nothing. Yeah, that tracks. Your nothing friend was absorbed into the machine that warps the song of creation after all.
This is true.
What? That thing out there is made of nothing? The nothing? From the world synthesizer? It's a world made of the nothing?
Well, technically, he's just an anti-something, but...
I think we should call it Novus, because it is something truly new, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
It's not new. We studied it. A void that should have consumed and canceled out reality, but didn't. Perhaps because it didn't know about reality.
I don't think that's how that should work. Like, if the absence of everything is the nothing, regardless of its sentience, it should still just do whatever you said it's supposed to do. So that giving it sentience shouldn't mess with the equation at all.
Until now. It's okay. It's okay. Stop panicking. I think my stellarameter can find out where it went and send you there.
I'm pretty sure if we wait long enough, we'll get enough reports from the spiral about random shit.
Yes, you, wizard. You met this thing, invited it in, made friends.
Don't you put that on me.
The stellarameter to find out where it
Nah,
went.
nah, fuck you, fuck all of that. The nothing just kind of showed up after events that I dealing with Grandmother Raven and Spider, the Storm Titan, the Paradox, the Aether Titan. Like, I was just along for the ride, motherfucker. I didn't invite that bitch here. This is not my fault.
Take this stellar communicator to talk to me through my universal pad doohickey here. Now, hold on. Stellarameter travel is discombobulating.
What? Oh, I thought it would just automatically teleport me, but whatever. Ooh. Oh, you know what? I never realized this. This is the world layout for Novus, obviously. However, this is very much a... It looks like an underdeveloped area in a video game, like the alpha stages, or the beta stages, where... Well, no, probably more like an alpha stage, where this is just basically the first step. They're just creating the layout, and then... Because this is Conatus, if I'm not mistaken. That's pretty neat. And I wish I had been talking while I was walking. That would have really just... Oh, you know what? This part reminds me of the... What is the Warthog run on Halo 3, where there's all those squares and shit. But yeah, talking while running would have definitely helped that.
Are you there? Is this stellar communicator working?
No, it's not.
Did the stellarameter zap you into an empty sky? Are you falling?
If that was an option, why the hell would you let me do that?
No? Good. What are you seeing? An incomplete world? Checkerboards? That doesn't make any sense. What else?
I told you. It's like it's incomplete. Like it's getting created.
Beams of energy flying off into the sky. Oh my, those sound like ley lines. Visible ley lines connecting this world to... What?
The rest of the spiral, question mark?
There's a creature?
What?
A living creature? Is it friendly? Does it talk? Does it have teeth? Friendliness is inversely proportional to tooth sharpness.
What? Hold up. That creature wasn't there before. It sounds like a Thresher from Borderlands 2.
Oh, that sounded unfriendly.
Alright, so... what is it? I got my boss deck set up and everything beforehand. Just some one-hit shatters and everything. I remember that this motherfucker likes to shield. That is the only thing that I can remember about this. So, yeah, let's get on into it. Let's see. Not a great first hand. At the moment. Oh shit, something's happening. I was given a card. I was about to go pause this and go grab a drink, but I guess not. Should have done that beforehand. But yeah, this is where we get our new spell, obviously. I don't really think anybody uses the Novus spells a ton. I'm pretty sure they were all, like, single hits, weren't they? I don't quite remember. I'm going to keep that, and I'm just going to continue to buff up. It'd be great if I could pull any of my cards. Alright, I am back. I've got my drink. Everything is fine. So yeah, you got this little thing. I've still not pulled a fucking blade for the life of me. Fuck it, I'll use it. It's there. Actually, I'll hit with an Orthrus, just take out a chunk of damage. And I'm pretty sure he's going to shield at some point, so I'll use that double hit with the little whale card. But yeah, it's been like months, like at least half a year since I played on this character. In the meantime, I got a little motorcycle moped thing. Was learning how to ride it. Ended up breaking my leg whilst learning to ride it. And that's basically been the past like 4 months for me. Has just been recovering and shit. So yeah. I need an ice pip in order to use this. Yeah, it's also introduces like the Arch Mastery system and shit like that. It kind of fleshes it out more. I don't really care about that death shield. It means nothing to me. Now, I should have like 15% stun resist. So, of course I'm gonna get stunned. Oh my god. I'm pulling all of my fucking enchants and everything else. Except for, like, my blades and shit. This is annoying. But yeah, I'm on the mend. I was supposed to be on the mend like 2 months ago, but I got an infection and I had to have a muscle graft and all that. Just not the best situation to be in. But I am looking forward to getting a new job. I had to quit my old one. And I've got at least one job interview lined up, but I'm not sure if I'm going to take it. It's like 15 minutes away from my house. And if I'm going to be working an entry-level job, I'd rather it just be down the street. I know that's not a luxury everybody can afford, but I would really prefer that. Huh. What the dog doing? The dog dying. And she had to put up a myth shield, which is interesting. This might kill. I mean, what is this? This is my Novus spell, right? What is this? This is from the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, I think. This is a space whale or some shit that falls and like fucking explodes. I only know that because I watched one episode of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy in like middle school. This teacher was like, "Oh, this is a cool show, you should watch it." Threw it up on the TV and fucking did that. That's neat. That's basically an OG Orthrus, I guess.
Wizard, that new spell, it blends the schools of magic. How? My stellarameter readings are... Ah, Spock!
Wizard, I am here. I am forming.
It's the Eye of Sauron. I need to go find 2 hobbits in a ring.
I think you should come back before more laws of magic and reason are distorted around you. But I don't know how. My machine is just... Oh, there's a world door now? Ah! More Sparks!
How does Dazzline have the mental... Well, not the mental capacity, just the genuine knowledge on how to make a door that bridges the gap in the spirals. Like, that's supposed to be some, like, high-level magic shit, right?
Wizard, come back in to the Arcanum. No, fire is everywhere. On fire.
Alright. They're being attacked by fire? I just got attacked by a wolf. Sounds like an easy day. Alright, Von Trapp, what the fuck's going on? I don't see any fire around here. I do see Ione, but there's no fire. I was promised fire and possibly destruction.
Ah, Wizard, we were having the trouble with Kubern's machine, so I tried to fix them with musicology and, well, you know how that goes. Boom!
Why even try if you know how that's gonna go?
Tell us about Novus. What is it like? Did you find design? What are the splinters it fired into the spiral?
Man, I just fought a dog. I got a new spell. I gotta take that out of my deck. Not a whole lot going on there. This is a single hit, right? I'm pretty sure it's a single hit. I'll find out later.
Yes, the splinters. We've been receiving reports from agents on many worlds. From Marleybone, Mirage, Polaris, Darkmoor, Caramel, and more.
Darkmoor? Does Darkmoor even communicate with the rest of the spiral?
Of strange rocks appearing in the sky. From what Malwerf tells me, this was right around the time you saw Novus generate fragments of itself.
We have to find out what these things are before everybody panics. Or everything is warped around them and we're all destroyed!
Well, I mean, if everything ends up getting warped around everything else and it destroys us all, do we really need to matter? Does it matter what we do if the results are the same?
Indeed. If this world can twist the laws of magic, its influence is worrying. We need you to reach one of these Novus shards and gauge its effect.
How do you gauge its effect? It's a fucking world, dude.
Unfortunately, most of the worlds where shards have appeared close their ports. But Scholar Kisma has an idea I believe has merit.
Wait a minute, this just happened like 12 seconds ago. How the fuck have people from the spiral already, like, calmed down from whatever panic would ensue from a potentially world-ending event, and also have been given enough time to close the fucking portals?
If this world is your friend, you are the obvious choice to reach out to it. So we are promoting you to Executive Liaison. Now, speak to Kisma.
Wasn't I already a liaison? Making me an executive doesn't mean anything if you don't pay me more.
Wizard, have you heard of the land of Catmandu?
I've not.
I did not think so. It is reclusive by nature.
Sounds Asian.
But nestled in the outer reaches of Mushu is a realm originally settled by cats, and home to an ancient monastic order. Long contested by Mushu, Mirage, Raja, and others, Catmandu is no stranger to trouble. And now it is host to one of Novus' shards.
But why Catmandu specifically? Can't I just go to, like, one of the other major powers who, later on, we find out have access to these portals and have chosen to keep them open?
There is no world door there. But you are acquainted with Emperor Yoshihito,
What?
no? Speak to him in his Jade Palace.
Wait a minute, so you're telling me there's a world called Catmandu whose independence or sovereignty is contested by multiple world powers, and it specifically doesn't have a world door? That's weird.
Convince him to take you to Catmandu. Find a way to the shard that floats over its peaks and discover what precisely it is doing there.
Alright, fuck it. We going to Catmandu. Oh, wow. The Emperor's right here. I didn't know that. I was about to, like, unpause and just start talking as I went up to the fucking Jade Palace where the Emperor's supposed to be. And he's just right here sitting there waiting for me. That's nice.
I knew you would come. When the stone of heaven appeared in the skies, my people feared it an ill omen. I knew the wizard would not be far behind.
And the wizard is not responsible for anything that happens with another worldly being. Just want to let you know that. Thanks.
Indeed, much of the spiral is undecided about these heavenly stones. Even my colleagues on the Council of Light cannot agree how to approach them.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Council of Light's a thing. Yes.
Some worlds race to their fragments even now. Others wait and see. But I must know what they portend. So, I have
Portend?
ordered a caravan to Catmandu.
Hold up, I need to Google this word real quick. Definition. Portend. Portend. Be a sign or warning that something, especially something momentous or calamitous, is likely to happen. So he must know what they bring. Why didn't you just say that? Why didn't you just speak normal English? Nobody uses the word portend anymore.
If you wish to join it,
Top of that
seek
food chain.
out its leader, Moo Bu, the legendary slayer of Gastok the Immortal and romancer of the Three Kingdoms.
Moo Bu. His name is based off a dude named Lu Bu, who like during the what was it called? Like the Three Kingdoms era of China or some shit. He like betrayed every ally he ever had and then got killed. Which doesn't happen in Novus, but whatever.
No doubt two mighty champions like you can decipher the Stone of Heaven's secrets.
Real quick, Emperor, my man, how much are you paying Moo Bu versus how much are you paying me? Because I ain't getting paid jack shit from the looks of it. Alright, where is this Moo Bu, dude? Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to talk about this awesome new pet that I made. Double resist, myth dealer, cleanse charms, sniper socketed, and may cast healing current, which is pretty dope. It's kind of like an in-between pet. I did a lot of pet hatching in the past 4 months. I made a lot of I made a lot of pets, but it took me specifically like 4 months to get this one right. In the meantime, I happened to get another double cleanse pet. This is my old original one, which had a bunch of hidden shitty stats that kept bleeding into other stuff. I unintentionally made a third double cleanse pet, and then I got one that was double healing current, which is pretty neat. But yeah.
So you're the wizard who defeated the Onis and warlords? I'm Moo Bu, queller of the Tide Dragon, he who turned back the traitors' armies, etc., etc.
Wait, do go on, and go on in very scrupulous detail. I want to know specifically, like, who you are and why you are here. Because you're supposed to be some badass dude that I never learned anything about.
Romancer of the Three Kingdoms. I hate that one. Romance just means story. I told some tales,
What?
and everyone fell in love with me. Happens.
What the fuck? What kind of stories did you tell?
And now the Emperor wants me to be his envoy to Catmandu. Because I saved it once or twice or 7 times. That
What?
was a lifetime ago.
What the fuck do you mean you saved it 7 times? 7 times from who? From what? Like, this man's got so much fucking mystique and hype about him, like, behind him, but it never gets explained.
Hey, you coming? Okay. Understand this will not be a quick trip. The voyage will take several weeks. Prepare yourself, then join the caravan.
That's not a caravan. That is a floating panda carrying... I don't even know what the fuck this is supposed to be. This is a very fancy bench. This isn't even like a carriage or anything. This is a bench.
Titan, huh? Yeah, that's something. Ever fight your way out of a Stargater? Loses its thrill after the 3rd or 4th time.
What the fuck is a Stargater? Also, I assume this meant that I spent several weeks traveling here.
Speaking of thrilling, our journey is finally over.
Our journey took like 5 seconds, bro. Chill.
And that must be the Stone of Heaven. This looks like a rock to me.
It doesn't... Hold up, I need to get a better look at this. That doesn't look like anything important. It looks like it's shooting out like little icicles or flower petals. Like, why the hell is everything on fire? It's just floating there.
While this looks like trouble, fires, and destruction, someone's about to regret their life choices. We just need to find out who.
That's fair. Let's go find the evildoers. Oh, hey, tigers. That's pretty neat. Those are not cats. Those are tigers.
Looks like it's the Golden Horde. They're nomads from the grassy steppes of Mushu who think they're the mightiest warriors who ever warriored.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Those guys are based off of the Huns, aren't they? Like with like Attila the Hun, Genghis Khan, and the Mongols or something.
Many times have these horse lords attempted to lay claim to the Jade Palace. Every time have they failed. Several times because I snarled at them.
Damn, they sound like a bunch of bitches.
They already call me the Golden Horde Overlord, so why don't you handle this one? Start by taking out their Bankar war beasts.
There better be a badge called the Golden Horde Overlord, Electric Boogaloo the Second. For defeating like 1,000 of these fucking things. Damn, look at this shit. These little fucking dog things have spells like Hades. These spells should be trainable. These are fucking dope as shit. Oh, all the dogs are dead. Also, I like the Catmandu architecture. Like, it's pretty neat. I like the little high towers and shit, and everything has cat ears on it, which is interesting. I don't know, it feels a whole lot more interesting than than like celestial architecture or shit like that, you know? Alright, now I'm done with the dogs.
Not bad, Wizard. But the Golden Horde are a bunch of tough guys who fight for fun.
They seem like a bunch of dogs so far. All I've done is fight dogs.
Which means this could take a...
Moo Bu! The puncher of the sky serpent! You have returned to us in our hour of need!
Again. Because apparently he saved you guys like 7 times or some shit.
Seems so.
Can I have your autograph? Or get a photomance with you? Or maybe...
Oh, whoops. That was apparently auto-skipped.
Weren't you yelling for help?
Why did they auto-skip this? That's stupid.
Oh yeah, what? Right! The Horse Lord seized a temple of the sacred yarn with the acolyte still inside! Someone must save him!
Nah, fuck the acolyte.
On it. Come on, Wizard. It's this way.
See, they didn't auto-skip that one. I had to do that manually. Like, there's been no precedent in the game for auto-skipping stuff. So that's something they should have either already have had in-game and started implementing, or just not put in there. Or just allow us to, like, have skippable dialogue where we can just toggle it on and off on our menu screen. Like, that would be amazing. Imagine not having to go through dialogue and just being able to quest up to max like that. That would be dope.
So, a little wizard and a cow have come to face the might of the great horse lords themselves.
Nah, the savior of the spiral and fucking Moo Bu over here, the romancer of the 7 heavens or whatever, has come to clap your fucking cheeks, dude.
Imagine our disappointment to find only you.
Fucking roasted.
Such spirit! I can't wait to trample it out of you.
Not me.
What?
Yeah, what?
I'm sitting this one out. I want to see the other hero of Mushu in action. Have at it, Wizard.
This is bullshit. I shouldn't have to compensate for your lack of wanting to do anything.
Aren't you Moo Bu? They say you withstood 1,000 raging bulls and still won the day.
Bullshit. He doesn't have that much health.
Yep.
And then disappeared without cause or trace.
What?
It doesn't matter. Soon, the mighty Tung-Ak will ascend to the Stone of Heaven, and the clouds themselves will be squished.
I don't think you could physically squish a cloud. Or, yeah, you can't squish a cloud. That's just a mass of water particles.
Yeah, I'm sure. Come on, wizard. Let's find that acolyte.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We came here to find somebody.
Who's a good little war beast? You is. Yes, you is.
Oh, it's adorable. Can't wait to kick their asses.
Who's going to tear apart our enemies? You is, isn't you? Isn't you?
Bro, just stop standing there sighing and fucking do something.
Look, boy, it's Moo Bu, who swam the molten barbecue pizza of Cool Ranch. He's good nom-noms. Get him!
That's adorable. Can't wait to kill both of these guys. Oh shit, the dog survived. Oops. Alright, now the battle's over.
Thanks for handling that one, wizard. Come on, we'll probably find the acolyte in the next room.
Yeah, because typically dungeons like these consist of about 3 rooms or so. 2 mob fights and a boss fight.
Just tell me how to reach the Stone of Heaven. Tell me what it is.
It is but a knot in the yarn of life. Each of us must unravel it on our own.
Oh yeah, they're doing a pop culture reference with like Avatar and whatnot. This is definitely isn't Avatar ain't supposed to be young as shit. But also they have like a bunch of other characters. It doesn't matter.
And when you unraveled it, what did you find?
Sorrow and disappointment.
Only more knots.
No, he meant after you unraveled all of the knots. You don't. You're still talking about the process of unraveling the knots.
Ah, enough of this. I already have what I want from you. So let's get
What?
back to breaking things.
Hold up.
And people.
I didn't skip that dialogue. What the fuck? I was just sitting here at the keyboard. I didn't press nothing. I love it how the stairs disappear and make room for the battle arena. Some pretty dope magic. Hey, one shot.
By the steps, you're Moo Bu, stomper of the world turtle. I
What?
heard you retired in disgrace.
What the actual fuck is a world turtle? World turtle.
Something like that. Well, when General Tung-Ak ascends to the Stone
What?
of Heaven, the clouds themselves will be squished. I've heard it. I was unimpressed.
Yeah, that's pretty lame saying. Also, again, they're automatically skipping through dialogue. This is pissing me off. I want to skip through the dialogue, or have the option to not have the dialogue.
Clouds are already squishy, Captain. Your general simply coils yarn in endless circles, while Wizard,
What?
Moo Bu, a thread leads us outside.
Clouds aren't squishy. You can't physically squish a cloud. It's just water vapor.
I hate this place.
Kind of with him on this. I'm starting to hate these fucking philosophical jackasses. Alright, who are we saving next?
Do you seek the Captain? His yarn and yours no longer intertwine. He has what he sought, and now he has left.
Mm-hmm.
And what did he seek?
To make the clouds squishy. Have you been paying attention?
Knowledge. The Horde wishes to reach the stone, but its winds tear at sails, and it sits beyond that reach of any ladder.
I feel like a long enough ladder would get the job done.
So, like all lost among the tangles of their lives, they seek enlightenment from the Order of the Sacred Yarn, or from our leader anyway.
Aren't you the leader? Who is the leader?
They believe your stringcaster can reach the stone. Why?
That's a good question.
Because she can. The
What?
sacred yarn is no mere metaphor. It is a real rope of infinite length, enchanted by ancients with excess free time.
It's just a magic item they made for shits and giggles. I love it.
All of this destruction was to learn how to reach her. And now we must set it right. Extinguish the fires from these houses, then rescue those inside.
Bro, whoever's been inside these
There
fucking
is
houses,
added
what?
slack in these.
What? No,
You
I'm.
must
Why?
follow the
Fucking
horde to our
side
3
quests.
temples and save our
Always
texts.
getting in the way. I fucking hate these automatic side quests. Anyway, I was about to say, if these houses, whoever was in these houses should have been burnt to a fucking crisp by now. It's been like half an hour.
Oh, thank you, stranger.
Yeah, we got Sokka from the last Avatar. They named him Sokka, so he, you know, they wouldn't get sued.
Hurry! There are still others trapped!
She's still Katara. I don't know. Like, they're obviously making a pop culture reference with Avatar The Last Airbender or some shit. Oh, fuck. Anyway, like I was saying, they're obviously making a pop culture reference with Avatar The Last Airbender, but why go out of their way to, like, slightly name people different names and shit like that? They probably could have gotten away with the Avatar bit.
Kick a horse in the snout for me.
What? Isn't Ankh supposed to be like a pacifist or something? Like, isn't his whole thing being wise and shit like that? Also, we have double reagents right now. Alright, I've saved the Burning Cats 3.
Excellent. Many a string would have been singed prematurely if not for your heroism.
But what if this was all destined to happen? Then it would have been right on time.
But Moo Bu, famed trasher of the slasher, you did nothing. What happened to the inspiration of a 23 installments theatrical universe?
What the fuck? A 23 installment theatrical, what? Do you mean to tell me he has like 23 epic adventures or something shit like that? I wonder, King's needs to make a book out of that. That would be interesting to read.
Got old. Got tired.
I see. Even the toughest strings wear overtime. Perhaps you will bind new threads to yours someday. But for now, I have one more task. If these villagers are to protect themselves from further aggression, they must be armed.
Yeah, boy, Second Amendment rights.
Your order never used to condone such things.
We have a new string caster now, and she says the yarn which can bind the scissors cannot itself be cut.
Sure. Well, I'll let that one slide.
Claim the weapons of the Golden Horde, and I will guide you to our monastery.
Also, that's a pretty... Oh, for fuck's sake. It's the same fucking side quest. Anyway, that's a pretty radical change from, like, their traditional doctrine. Something like that would not go over well, like, in a philosophically religious community like this. I wasn't paying attention. There's some after-fight dialogue. I hate after-fight dialogue. It's so annoying. It's mostly because of the fact that after-fight dialogue is so inconsistent. There will be, like, you'll go through, like, 7 different random fucking quests that all have fights that don't require after-fight dialogue, but then there's one quest every now and then. It's like, oh yeah, by the way, the assholes whose butts you just kicked need to say something.
Thank you. You truly are worthy of the sacred key.
Ooh, I'm worthy of the sacred key. Alright, what does the sacred key do?
Why? The sacred key to the sacred elevator that ascends the sacred cliff to the sacred monastery of the sacred order of the sacred yarn. Of course.
Don't put a lot of sacreds in front of stuff that shouldn't be there.
Of sacred course.
This is why the Golden Horde unknit Catmandu, to force us to give them a sacred key to reach the string caster atop the cliff.
And did you give it to them?
Fortunately, I have another.
Oh, they did.
A yarn copied is a yarn retained.
No, not at all.
Yeah, if you say so. Let's find that elevator.
And perhaps the yarn of your life will find its original luster, eh, Moo Bu?
Okay, so Moo Bu's for fuck's sake, it's the same stupid fucking side quest. God damn it, it's so annoying. Anyway, so Moo Bu's character he's some fucking... How do I even describe him? Some dude with a long fucking list of accomplishments, and he's just tired of it. He's done everything, and he's just done.
Leader in the monastery. I think it's best if you handled him alone.
Why don't you want to help? We can get this over with, like, lickety-split.
I know. I'm supposed to be a legendary warrior, and I was, until I wasn't. And now I'm not. Let's leave it at that.
Well, if you're not a legendary warrior, why the fuck are you here?
Besides, you can clearly handle yourself. So hit the elevator and let's go.
That's not an elevator. That is... It's just a hot air balloon minus the hot air. It's just a... Fuck, what the hell are these things called? What is it? I think that's just technically considered a kite of some kind. Maybe? I don't know.
When I saw you fighting my forces in the village below, I thought you might make it here. I waited to see if I was right. I am not disappointed.
Why does it sound like there's two of him talking? The audio sounds distorted.
I am.
Yes. I imagine little impresses Moo Bu, who once felled a dragon with but a feather. Except, of course, the man who beat you. What was his name?
Oh shit, we getting crucial backstory on Moo Bu.
You don't impress me either. I'll wield this or the sacred yarn as a grapple to take me to the Stone of Heaven, itself a gift of the ancestors. Once its powers are mine, Mushu will at last kneel to the Golden Horde.
I like that.
With honor.
I like how he's just started turning around to leave.
And die if I must.
Walks away sideways. What the fuck was that? That was pretty funny. Do I need to convert for this guy? I think Sun School is Fire Life and Storm, right? I don't know. The Sun School is... The Astral Schools are never, like, set in stone. They're always a combination of 3 random-ass schools half the time. Oh, shit. I wasn't paying attention.
Dispatching the wild horses. But how does a humble stringcaster merit such legendary attention?
What is a cat doing in a village for tigers? That's a cat from Mirage, right?
I once visited this land and rescued your sacred yarn from the Horde.
Not you. The wizard who bested Onis of Plague and Fire. Your legend has spread far.
The fact that she's not, like, gushing over Moo Bu like every other fucking person tells you that she is clearly not with them.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
So, you've come to discern the nature of the Stone of Heaven. My child, it is as I told the Golden Horse. Its purpose is clear.
And what would that purpose be? Like, audibly quantify it. Make it understandable.
It has come to destroy us all.
What?
Follow me, and I will show you.
Hold up. I'm gonna need you to... I'm gonna need you to go into more explanation other than just... It's here to destroy us all. Like, what do you mean by that? What does that mean exactly?
Look at it up there. The Stone of Heaven. A mountain suspended on invisible threads.
Sure.
What little it might take to cut them and crash it down upon us.
Sure. Sounds like you're just panicking, but whatever.
I told General Tung-Ak his presence may be the moth that chews through the yarn. But now the moth has flown, and we must hope it is not hungry.
Sure.
Honestly, I didn't really care for him anyway. So off to the fly swatter with you, little moth.
Alright, I guess we're exterminators now.
Interesting philosophy, but we probably should stop the warlord from claiming mysterious magical powers.
When's the last time a relatively evil person has sought mysterious magical powers for the non-betterment of the spiral? I'm sure it'll work out.
What about moths chewing threads did you not understand? Nobody can go up there. It means only doom. Besides, I have no more magic yarn.
It sounds like you're just making excuses.
But someone is already there. The danger is already real.
True, but he got there using the yarn, which he no longer has, so...
You speak with wisdom.
Yeah, can't seem to help it.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Uh-huh. Well, you stay here and be wise. Wizard, I may know a way into the clouds.
What?
Follow me to the Cave of Terrors.
I could have swore you were just talking about how there's no possible way for us to ascend to the Stone of Heaven or some shit. What is this? Oh, well, there might actually be a way. Random bullshit. Also, we got Zuko over there. Like, what is this? I gotta say, I'm not a fan of the little light post right here.
Welcome to the Cave of Terrors. Here is where the peoples of Catmandu unload their spiritual burdens and their fears in search of mental clarity.
Sure. Whatever the fuck that means.
Boo! I'm a snake. Sort of.
It's funny because cats get scared of pickles or what are they, cucumbers whenever you put them behind them because they think they're snakes.
In this cave, terror becomes a physical thing, a conquerable thing, a thing which can be hit repeatedly with rolled up newspapers.
That's a nice metaphor right there. What are they afraid of ghost dogs for?
Which you must now do. Because at the innermost chamber of this cave is its guardian, a mythical being which will transport us to the Stone of Heaven.
Alright, fuck it. I guess we're fighting a cucumber and a ghost dog. Plot continuity and shit. Hey, cucumber ghost dog defeated.
I knew I sensed great power in you, scion of Bartleby. Yes, I know that too. I'm a monk after all, and thus very wise. Now, let us continue.
Completely forgotten we were the scion of Bartleby. The fact that she's bringing that up should tell us exactly who she is. There's only one cat person who was somewhat around at around that point in time, who was a pain in the ass. Alright. Thunder noise. Glub glub. That's funny. I love how derpy his fucking face looks.
The creature we seek is just beyond this room. Fight the fears.
You sure I can't just walk around him? Looks like a very passable area.
Just through here.
It's starting to feel like a trap now.
Ah, there it is. The great cat of the skies. The guardian of our terrors. The Zheng.
Pretty sure that's been a mount for a while, right?
Prove your strength to this beast of lore, and it will carry you on its back to the Stone of Heaven.
Cool. Let me look up his cheats. Beginning of the first round, it casts. Let's give it crippling fear. Cast another shadow spell. Give it all. Alright. So he just clogs up my deck. He's a life wizard, no shields. Cool. This should be pretty easy. Yeah, so I found out what these did. These just add 3 pips to a spell. It's kind of annoying, but luckily I got some throwaway spells, so... Once you enchant something, you can just get rid of it, so... Fuck that. Oh, shit. After fight dialogue from the little fucking cat thing.
I believe that was the fabled Zheng Graal of respect. It will await us outside. Let us not test its patience.
How do we know it's not running for its life? I did just kill it and a fucking cucumber made from people's terrors. The fact that that thing was locked inside of a cave with multiple ghost dogs, cucumbers, and fucking stormy elements is probably done a number on its psyche. I would not want to stay in this cave either. There's also no telling how long it's been since it's been stuck in there with all that crazy bullshit. Jesus Christ, this is the longest fucking loading screen ever.
That is Zheng? I fought one of those.
Oh, shut up, prick.
Indeed so. Now let us pursue the Horse Lord. Remember, we must simply find him and bring him back here. Do not linger on that cursed stone.
But I like the cursed stone. It gives me magical powers. Anyway, I'm just gonna grab this and then we'll go fight the evil dude. Well, it's loaded me in, but like, again, these loading screens, what is up with this?
Well,
oh, okay, finally. Yeah, that took a while. It took like over a minute.
Yes, yes, the heavenly beasts are real, and they are mine. Dance for me, monster. Dance for your king.
Those are just mustaches. Also, skip the dialogue without my permission again.
Something. And this place, it's so... Huh. And what is that?
That's the portal, dude.
A door. It just appeared. Like it's welcoming us. Inviting us. But to where?
Don't ask questions. Just go through the magical door.
No, you fool. Ignore the door. It is temptation only, a thread leading into oblivion. He's gone. And whatever you are thinking, Wizard, you must not follow.
I will, though. I will absolutely go through this door next time. Because I'm getting tired. It's like 11 o'clock at night. But yeah, we back. I'll probably be doing these like every other week or so. Every week or every other week or week and a half, something like that. I don't really have a planned schedule.
No, I keep whistling.